the notion of career. We have, frankly, these antiquated ideas of what is a career. We know the noun form, we know the adjective form. It implies longevity, it implies commitment, it implies this linear notion of work, right? Occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life. You get your gold watch, your company takes care of you, career diplomat. You hear all of these kind of expressions around the notion of career. Workforce data tells us that your average baby boomer, so you're 46 to 64, 1946 to 1964, that crew, how long do you think they've held a job on average thus far in their lives? How long are they in a given position? At least 20 years? That's quite all right. At least 20 years, right? 6 to 8 on average in a given job. Gen Xers, that would be my generation, just to, if you're curious. 65 to 80. How long do you think a Gen Xer stays in a job? 2 years? 3 years? Yeah, 2 to 3 years. 3 is a good number. And then the millennials, those crazy kids. The oldest of which are 30 now, by the way. If that makes you feel old. Makes me feel old. How long do you think the millennials have been in a given position? A year?
What position?
Yeah. 1 to 2? 18 months. And I like to say that to a room, an intergenerational room, because everyone chuckles. And then I answer, the millennials have it right. And the Gen Xers, my generation, well, sorry, let me start over. The boomers experienced firsthand the loss of corporate loyalty, right? In the 80s, it really started in earnest. I was a child of that generation of people losing their jobs. So on a professional, kind of conscious level, the boomers are watching the security net that used to exist get swept away. And for young people like myself, we never even thought there was such a notion as corporate loyalty. In fact, we saw the opposite from a very young age. So, other than my alliteration addiction, I also have a problem with, I call myself a word nerd. So I dug a little deeper, and career has a verb form. We use the word careen now typically to imply the same meaning. Careen was actually a nautical term, and it was meant to be the listing of the deck of a ship, in case you're curious. So if sometime in the near future somebody says the word careen, you can correct them and say this is not a boat. Career moves swiftly in an uncontrolled way in a specified direction. The car careered across the road, through the guardrail, and into the ravine. And when I saw this, I thought, swiftly, uncontrolled, specified direction. That, to me, describes career. What I want to talk to you about today is the specified direction piece, in particular. And one of my goals, my primary goal of any conversation, is to foster critical thinking. And I'm going to hopefully expand some of your notions around what you think and don't think, believe and don't believe. And in order to proceed, even if you don't agree with me, I'm working from the notion that we specify that career direction, and that the forces that are currently in play in our workforce are the ones that make it swift and uncontrolled. And the sooner you embrace that notion and live that notion in your work, and we're going to redefine work as well as career, the sooner you'll have more control over what it is that you're doing in your life. So, simple way to put it is we are our career path. We are our professional development. No one else is going to do that for us.